guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today is Sunday, so whip and chat. So Sunday, what I've been up to. So today I am working on the box diamond painting, the Tangled Up. So I picked this one to do because I've not got much left to do on this to finish. So I've got the rest of this row here and then the last bottom row to do on it. So yeah, nearly finished. I'm hoping to get a Christmas themed one. Maybe do the Coca-Cola truck that I got from, I think it was from Victoria's Moon, the rather large painting. So I might do that one next. But I've already kitted up my next painting that I'm thinking to do for the live, but I don't know, it might be a little bit early because it is the Christmas themed one. But yeah, so I don't think I've got another autumn themed painting, so I might start the Christmas one in the next couple of weeks, because Thursday this week is, well, next week should I say, is Heidi's turn, and she'll be doing the app quiz, and yeah, you get timed with your answers. So don't think there'll be much crafting going on, but I'll set something up. I might do some more of those tags, the present tags. They're not necessarily Christmas themed. There's the hearts and the owls, and they were from Smith's Beads. So yeah, I'll get them set up and see Thursday next week. So anyway, on to this week. So Monday we just popped down to the supermarket to get a few essential bits and something in for tea. So when we got back from doing that, we had some lunch, and for lunch I had a chocolate spread sandwich, and then in the afternoon I was working on the Christmas tree, and I think I got it finished on Monday. Sure, I got it finished because I remember washing it through and setting it flat to dry, and so yeah, I need to look for a frame or something for that. But yeah, so like I said, I set that to dry, and yeah, it's all done. I really enjoyed doing that stitch. It's a really nice pattern to follow, and I really did enjoy stitching that. So then for tea we had tuna pasta bake. So yeah, got that in the oven and got it cooking, and half cooked the pasta, and yeah, did that for tea. And then in the evening I was working on the hedgehog diamond painting, the one that I have been working on in live. And then the rest of the evening I was chatting with Heidi. Can't remember if I worked on anything or not. I didn't write it down if I did. So then on to Tuesday. Tuesday we were back down at the supermarket and we got the rest of the shopping. So meals for the rest of the week and other bits that we'd missed off that we needed. So we did that. I got back, put it all away. And then for lunch, I had one of the supermarket sandwiches. We just got a pre-packed sandwich. So I had a tuna mayonnaise. So I had that for my lunch. And then in the afternoon I was working on the Halloween stitch along, the Stitchonomy piece. I was working on that. Then for tea we had chili con carne and chips. That was actually requested by our eldest for a tea, so we got that. Chili con carne and chips. And then in the evening I was working on my birthday piece, the Piglet and Friends. And then I did a little bit more on the hedgehog, the small hedgehog diamond painting. I did a bit more on that. And then I turn the page. Whoops. So then on to Wednesday. Wednesday, we actually needed to go into town. We needed a few bits replacing for the house. We needed a new washing up bowl, we needed a new ironing board cover, just little bits like that that needed replacing in the house. So we went down into town and went to Wilko's, Wilkinson's, and yeah, they sell all sorts of houseware and all different bits in Wilkinson's. So did that, and while we were out we picked up some we picked up some bits for dinner to have when we got home. I got a sausage roll. The butchers in town, they make gorgeous pork pies and sausage rolls. They bake them on premises, and yeah, lovely. So yeah, I had a sausage roll, my husband had a pork pie. So yeah, we had those when we got home. And then in the afternoon I was working some more on Just got my pen stuck. In the afternoon, I was working some more on the Halloween piece, the Stitchonomy. So I did some more on that. I need some more M's, but I'm not near the bag, so just do what I can on these ones. So yeah, I was working some more on the Halloween stitch along. Croaky throat. So yeah, I did that for the afternoon, and then for tea, my husband and the boys had hot beef and slices of beef cooked in gravy, so warmed through, and they have that in a tea cake in a bap, but I didn't want my beef warm, so I just had a beef and onion sandwich. My beef cold, and yeah, my husband put some onions in the gravy, but I just wanted mine raw. He got some red onion, so the sweet onion. So they had theirs hot, I had mine cold. So yeah, we had that for tea. Why do you always get pop-ups when I want to record? There we go. So yeah, we had that, and then in the evening I was working a little bit more on the hedgehog diamond painting, so I did that. I think I was sorting out the last couple of squares because I wanted to finish the hedgehog diamond painting in the live with everybody that comes in, so I wanted to finish and get down to the last couple of colours, so I did that, and then got it to a position where there was just a last couple of colours to do. So yeah, got that where I wanted it, and then I worked a little bit more on, what did I work on? I think possibly the Halloween stitch along. So I like to do some of it upstairs and some of it downstairs, because the drops get emailed, so I can either have it up on the computer or on my phone, so it's very easy to do. So I did a little bit more on that. Then we get to Thursday. Oh, did I say what we had for tea? Yes, I did. No, I was completely looking on the wrong day, because I didn't finish off Wednesday, did I? No. Yeah, we had sausage rolls and things. Then in the afternoon I worked on the Halloween, and then for tea we had some chicken. Then after tea, when I came up here on the Wednesday, I ordered a kit for a secret stitch along, so I got that in the post, so I recorded unbagging that on Wednesday. Getting my days all mixed up here. So I did that, got it uploaded for you guys to see. And then once I had done that, I went into the Zoom chat with Shalene and the other crafting and stitching members. There's men and women in there, so we enjoy a little. We enjoy going in there. I haven't been in for a while on a Wednesday. Well, in a while in general, in any of the Zooms. But yeah, it was the first time in a while that I went in to the Zoom. But yeah, it was a good chat in the Zoom. I enjoyed being back in there, so thank you to everybody that was there on Wednesday. I really did enjoy it. And I think there was a little bit of enabling. That was by me. Yeah, I enabled a little bit. I think I was talking about the owl forestry embroidery and some of the free patterns that they've got on their webpage, on their website. There's 12 little individual houses, which I'm thinking about stitching next year. I'm really thinking about doing that next year. Like I said, there's 12, so one a month. They're all themed. There's the Christmas one, I think, is like a gingerbread theme, and then I think the first one for January is like snow. It's like blues and whites, and it's gorgeous. And then, like I said, the Christmas one is like a gingerbread. There's like some spring and fall and autumn, like hunting season. So yeah, I'm really thinking about doing those houses tomorrow. No, get me next year. I'm really thinking about doing that. So yeah, really enjoyed my time in Zoom. So thank you everybody, and thank you to Shalene for setting those up every week. And then yeah, and then I think while I was working on this fox diamond painting while I was in the Zoom on Wednesday. So yeah, I did that. So then on to Thursday, getting my days all confused. So on to Thursday, in the morning I worked on the Halloween stitch along. So I did that, worked on the Halloween. Then for lunch, I didn't actually write down what I had for lunch. So then in the afternoon, I worked some more on the Halloween stitch along. So I was doing that for the afternoon. And then on Thursday for tea was when we had the beef. So my husband and the boys had it cooked, warmed up. I had it cold. So yeah, getting my days all confused. Then in the evening, I was watching some YouTube while my husband had a bit of something to sort out on his computer, or release a video or something like that. He had something to do on the computer before I could go in there to get set up for the live stream. So in the live, we're doing some more of my quiz questions out of the book. Did some more quiz in the book, and then I was working on the hedgehog, and I actually did get it finished. I got it finished before the hour, because we usually like to do about an hour and a half max. So I finished that, and then I had actually taken another project in with me. I'd taken some stitching, so the Christmas mouse cross stitch, so I was doing a little bit of that. I think I got a few stitches in before the hour was up, but yeah, I really am enjoying live streams. I've really relaxed into them now, and sort of knowing what I'm doing, but I've always got to try and jog my memory which camera's which. So which is the base camera and which is the camera to change to go down to crafting. So yeah, sometimes I forget which is which camera. But yeah, like I said, so I've really relaxed into doing live streams now. Still get nervous, don't get me wrong, still get nervous. But yeah, I'm really glad I was encouraged and introduced into live streaming, so I really do enjoy it. So yeah, after live we had a bit of a chat, and then yeah, went to bed. So just turn the page over. You can see what I did on Friday. So Friday, our eldest was actually home. It was a teacher training day on Friday for him, and this next week is half-term break, so half-term holiday for a week, and then he is back to school a week on Monday, because in the UK every half term, so every 6 weeks, they have at least a week off. I think the only different holidays is it Easter? Easter they have 2 weeks, Christmas they have 2 weeks, and then I think 3 or 4 of those half terms are a week, and then they have like the 6-week summer break. So yeah, you've got to try and remember what's what. So yeah, so this half term it's a week. I think this is the end of autumn term, so then we'll go into winter term, and then the next holiday I think is Christmas, and they have 2 weeks off over Christmas, and then they'll be back in January then for the new year. This year has really flown by. So yeah, like I said, anyway, next week will be half term, so week holiday. So Friday, like I said, our eldest was at home. So me and him did the rabbit and guinea pig cages. So we cleaned those out and put fresh bedding in and hay and sawdust and yeah, sorted the cages out. Then once that had been done, I had our bedding to change, and then just before lunch I got my bath, and then when I came down after my bath I was sorting out lunch. So we had lunch, and then I was recording FlossTube. So yeah, I recorded that, started editing, and then for tea, oh no, I then started it uploading, because then I went down to see what was happening about tea, whether we're getting chip shop tea or whether we were getting pizza. But my husband had been with our eldest to go get his second vaccine. So it's one of these pop-up vaccine, you know, the tents. So they like set up a big gazebo and sectioned it off and put chairs out, and so yeah, one of these pop-up. The same place that I went to when I went to get my first vaccine. I've actually got my second vaccine booked in next week, so Tuesday next week I've got my second. But yeah, all that to say that my husband actually picked himself up a salad, because the supermarket there has a salad bar, all different pastas and salad, and so he picked himself that up, and he said, well, you guys can still go to the chip shop. So I got a fish butty, and the boys shared a portion of fish and chips. Just, yeah, really large portions of fish and chips. It's enough to go around 2 people at our local fish shop. So you do get value for money. But they've had to put prices up. So we've gone up by £1 for a portion of fish and chips at our local chip shop. So yeah, it's gone up £1. It was £5.50 for a portion of fish and chips, and it's now £6.50. And I think he said when our eldest went on, he said chip butties have fish butties have stayed the same. They're still £4.50. So yeah, so we had that, really enjoyed that. And then in the evening, I've got some more wax in my pen. In the evening, what did I do? I worked on this fox diamond painting, and I also watched a live stream Alex was live building his Spitfire. So my husband was in there helping, reading the instructions, and yeah, I was in here watching and diamond painting, and so I was doing that. Then after the live stream, I went into a Zoom that had been set up. If you guys saw my floss tube from Thursday, I said on there that it was the next 24 hours of cross stitch. So a cross stitch Zoom had been set up. So yeah, like I said, after the live, I went into there for a little bit, and I was working on the Christmas mouse, the cross stitch Christmas mouse, because like I said, it was a cross stitch Zoom, so to go in and chat and stitch, and yeah, so I did that on Friday. Then on Saturday, so Saturday being yesterday, did my usual jobs, sorting out the pets, washing up, and then it was time to start the cleaning, the Saturday morning cleaning. So I did the bathroom, I cleaned the bathroom, and then by the time I'd done that, there was about an hour before lunch. So I did a little bit of cross stitching, so about an hour, if not a little bit less, but yeah. So so yeah, I managed to do an hour on Saturday morning, and then after lunch I came up here and I was catching up on some YouTube, and a couple of hours, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'd been up here stitching on the Doreen Jones Snow and Sparkle, the one that I'm doing on the black fabric. Like I've said before, I've never worked on a dark or black fabric before, but I'm enjoying it. I do need to get some more on that done. I enjoyed my couple of hours that I did on it. And then my mum phoned when she finished work, and she said, you know, can me and your dad pop in, we'll come in for a coffee, and so they did that. But I felt like we were having to rush them a little bit, because I did say that we were going to a friend's birthday party. She'd organised a party for her birthday, so we were invited to that. So yeah, my mum and dad stayed for about an hour and a half maybe, and then they left, so we got ready to get to the party. It was a really, really good party. We did enjoy it. So we were 80s babies, so it was her 40th, birthday, and she'd put out some things that, you know, we grew up with, toys and different things, and there was like some blow up guitars, and there were these big like funky glasses that you could put on, you know, for like photographs and stuff like that. And she'd actually put, like I said, she'd put some toys and bits out, and I brought some home. I'll show you guys. So on the table there were some of these trolls. We grew up with these in the 80s, but yeah, these are little trolls. But yeah, when we used to have these, it was all like key rings and things like that. So she put some of these little ones out on the table, so I brought some home. And then there were also some Rubik's cubes on the table, some little ones. And then she had a treats and sweets table. So these are the candy sticks, and then there were some bags of mini milk buttons, and then also on the treats table were some of the candy rings, and there was all like these funky tablecloths with like the vinyl discs on, and, you know, printed tablecloths. And she had all like these cardboard cutouts of the big radios, you know, like the, what were they called, them big radios that people used to put on the shoulders, the ghetto blasters, and that's what they were called. I'm not sure, somebody tell me down in the comments, I've forgotten. But yeah, I think that's what they were called. But yeah, there were all sorts of different cutouts and things, and very 80s style, because like I said, we were 80s babies. So when we got there, she was so excited. Like, I haven't seen you in so long, and, you know, all this nonsense that's been going on, and, you know, I'm so glad you've come. And so we got sat down, and there was a DJ in the room, and he was playing some party games with the kids, and he even had some games and things that the adults were doing. There was I think there was this game where you had to pass round the teddy, and if you were the last one with the teddy and you were out, and then there were, oh, what was it called? I can't remember the game now. Oh, the one with the bar. You have to go under the bar. What's it called? I can't remember the name now. It's clean gone out my head. Oh, I can't remember now. Trying to think, what was that game called? I've forgotten. But yeah, like I said, this DJ were trying to keep the kids entertained, and they were all like batting these balloons round the room, and like I said, they were playing all kinds of different games with the kids, and it was a really, really good night. When we first got there, my husband went up to the bar and got us some drinks, and I had a cola, and then for my second drink I had a Malibu and Coke, and yeah, I haven't had a drink in a while. Let's just say I had a rather good night's sleep just from that one drink. I didn't, I wasn't loopy off it or anything, or I didn't, I was just chilled, and yeah, just relaxed, but yeah, normally I wake up at least a couple of times in the night, but last night, no, I slept straight through. I don't normally do that, but I did. I think it was about midnight by the time I had got to bed, and then I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. I felt really well rested and good, and I thought I might have had a bit of a headache, seeing as though I hadn't had a drink in a while, but no, I felt fine. I didn't even feel rough from the food. Sometimes party food and pastry, and I can feel a bit rough the next morning, but no, I felt good this morning when I got up. Felt well rested, I felt really good. Like I said, I slept all the way through, and yeah, I got up feeling good this morning. But yeah, it has been quite a while since I've had a drink or even been out to that kind of social thing. But I suppose it's been the same for everybody, really. But yeah, it was a really, really good night. She had a retro style cake. I think there was a picture of Bros on a cake. There was Take That on a cake, and there was the MTV logo. There was mini vinyls, cassette tapes. Oh no, it wasn't mini vinyls, it was CDs. There was cassette tapes, and the cassette tape actually had written on it, because the way for us to get music, not like now, you can download or whatever. We used to have to record from the radio. So what they'd done on a cake was they'd done like a cassette, like a rectangle cassette thing, and written on the tag, on the tab, was Kim's radio number ones. But yeah, her name, and yeah, it was a really, really good night. And like I said, I woke up fine this morning. I felt good. But yeah, it was really, really good. So on to this morning. So this morning I got on and fed the pets, did the washing up, got on with the ironing. I've had a bath, and then from finishing my bath, I think when I went downstairs I was just playing on my phone or doing something, and then it got to about 12 o'clock, and I thought, right, well, I'm going to have to start Sunday dinner because it's going to take a while to cook, and we normally eat about 2 o'clock. So I got on with Sunday dinner, started that. Mark and the boys had bangers and mash, what we call it in the UK, sausages and mashed potato. I had some chicken, so I finished off the bag of chicken out of the freezer. I just roasted it in the oven, just did it nice and simple. And then I made some Yorkshire puddings. Normally my husband does the Yorkshire puddings, and yeah, they come out brilliant, all light and fluffy, and I decided to have a go. They rose beautifully. They were nice risen Yorkshires, Yorkshire puddings, and when we tasted them, they were okay. They were okay. Like I said, they were light and fluffy, and they'd risen. But I don't think I'd put enough egg in, so it was more milky than eggy. Normally you put a splash of milk in and, you know, a couple of eggs, but I don't think I put enough egg in to, you know, the quantities of milk and flour and, you know, what you're supposed to put in. So I don't think they were eggy enough, if you know what I mean. You probably do know what I mean, but never mind. So, but yeah, so we all had a medium Yorkshire pudding each, homemade, but yeah, I think it was a successful meal. And then we had, my husband saw in the supermarket, they've done a new Viennetta, and it's supposed to be Neapolitan ice cream, so it's the 3 different flavours. It should be vanilla, strawberry and chocolate. When we were eating Sunday dinner, I lifted out the Viennetta because it's easier to cut. And then as I was cutting and doing dessert, and it was just the strawberry and vanilla ice cream. But our eldest made a good point that the chocolate could just be, you know, the chocolate swirls that are in it and the chocolate flakes on the top. And so, but yeah, it was just the strawberry and vanilla. I didn't see any chocolate ice cream, which I thought is what it was going to be, because it was a Neapolitan Viennetta. So I thought there should have been some chocolate ice cream in there, but no, there wasn't. But it was nice, nonetheless. It was nice. Lovely strawberry ice cream, and yeah, really, really nice. So yeah, we enjoyed Sunday dinner. Like I said, it was a success, I think. And then once we'd had dessert, our eldest made a coffee, and we sat down for a little bit, let Sunday dinner settle, and then I said, right, I'm going to come up and record. So my husband's doing what he's doing in the bear cave, I'm in here recording, and I think the boys are just chilling out. They've washed up and tidied up all my mess, you know, the pots and pans and everything that you use for a good Sunday dinner. But yeah, I think this is where we are up to now, guys. So yeah, I came up here and I've done this recording for you. So, but yeah, let me just move him down a little bit so you can see his eyes there and his nose, and that's the bottom of his face there, and I've just got his chest bit to do, and then I think down here is the start of his legs. So I've got the rest of his chest sort of down here, and then like I say, his leg, one of his legs is here, and then the other leg is here, and then his chest loops down round here. So I'm hoping to get quite a bit of this done next week. But yeah, we'll just have to see how time goes, and yeah, what happens with shopping and things next week, with our eldest being at home and things like that. So yeah, I think I am pretty much caught up with you guys now for this week. But yeah, so yeah, I'm all caught up, so I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and like I said in Thursday's Floss Tube, I hope you've managed to do lots of your hobbies, stitching, creating, diamond painting, building, whatever it is you do to relax and chill out. And yeah, I hope you've managed to get lots of whatever it is that you do done. So I think I'm going to get some more stitching done. Let me just have a look at my total. So Friday I did 3 hours. Saturday, what did I say? An hour in the morning and then a couple of hours. So that was another 3 hours. So 6 hours, and then whatever I can get done the rest of today. So up to now, I have got 6 hours for my 24 hours of cross stitch. So yeah, I'll have to see what I can get done and then post on the group tonight how much I've got done and what projects I've worked on. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I hope you have a good half term. Lots of fun with the kiddies if you're in the UK. So yeah. So remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.